Good morning. Today I'm making a healthy apple banana cake or bread. And I wanted to show you how I cut the apples up. You just like slice them sideways till they look like this pretty much. And then, I hope you can see this. Just make small cuts lengthwise. Make them fairly thin, not too thin, then turn it. And this will give you perfect little pieces that are like chopped up that are perfect for this. And then you put them in here, and as you can see, perfect size. The recipe calls for 2 eggs. Thankfully I had 3 because I dropped one on the floor. Oh my gosh, what a mess. It was awful. I think that's the worst thing to clean up is a raw egg off the floor. It took me a while, but I'm sure many of you have done that in your life. Okay, I got the apples all cut up. That looks like a lot, but this is what gives the bread or cake, whatever you want to call it, such good sweet flavor. Okay, and then they say to mash up 1 banana. Doesn't have to be super mashed. And I have, like I said, 2 eggs in here. And you combine the wet ingredients and then the dry ingredients. So with the wet ingredients, the eggs, the mashed banana, 3/4 cups of hot water. Let's see. And the Greek yogurt. 1 second, I'll get that. I forgot to get that out. And it calls for 3, well, I get a 1/2 cup. So it's the whole container, regular container. And just add that in there. So easy to make. I made one the other day for my boyfriend and I. So good, so good. Unbelievable that it tastes so sweet. And the only sweetness, like I said, comes from the apples, banana, and honey, and of course the yogurt. Okay, so that is your wet ingredients. Now the dry ingredients are, now, the last time I made it, I used oat flour. All you do is grind up regular oats in like a magic bullet or a blender until it's the consistency of flour. It is so easy, but they said you could use oats instead, so I'm going to try it this time with oats. Okay, so the dry ingredients are 1/3 cup of raisins and 1/3 cup of dried cranberries. I have that all in there. Add that to it. Let's see, cinnamon. Instead of, I think I said like a tablespoon or a teaspoon, but I put 2 teaspoons. I like cinnamon. Plus also is the baking powder. Give that a good stir. Okay. Now let me mix this stuff up. It's easier to use a whisk. I should have got I'm going to dump it in this bigger bowl because it's deeper. I don't want to splash it everywhere, so there we go. And just mix it up really good. Yeah, I'm going to see my 93-year-old mom. Steve and I are going to go see her tomorrow. And she wanted the recipe for this, and I'll give it to her, but I thought I'll make her one too. I know she'll enjoy it. Okay. That's all mixed up. And then you add your apples to the wet, and then just gradually add the dry ingredients. And just stirring it up. And just mix it really well. It even looks good like this. Looks like cereal, doesn't it? I'm really anxious to see how this tastes with using the oats instead of the oat flour. It should be good still. A little bit of a different consistency, but okay. Oh, what I like to do also is you're supposed to drizzle some honey on top. See, I get the pure raw honey, local, but I always also add some in the batter, as well as, you know, drizzling it on top. And now it doesn't call for it, but I also sprinkle some extra cinnamon on top when I'm getting ready to put it in the oven. Now you can also add on top walnuts, almonds, any kind of nut that you want, but I haven't done that just because I haven't had any. Okay. Hard to get these off these things here. And I greased and floured a pan. I'm going to put this in here. Just spread it around really good. Like I said, I add some more honey. Just drizzle it across. And some extra cinnamon. Get it? You can never have too much cinnamon or too much garlic. That's what I always say for recipes. Okay. And there it is. I'm going to put it in the oven. Looks yummy. Okay, here is the finished product. I wanted to show you. Look how good that looks. Took about 35 minutes. And I will put the recipe in the description. So thank you very much, and you guys have a great day.